Welcome back to Car Alerts, where we break down the newest vehicles on the road with the kind of depth and clarity you deserve. Today, we're taking a close look at the 2026 Toyota Yaris Cross, a subcompact SUV that continues to punch above its weight class. Whether you're in the market for a daily urban commuter or a versatile compact that doesn't shy away from weekend adventures, this refreshed Yaris Cross might be exactly what you've been looking for. Toyota has been refining this model since its initial release, and the 2026 version arrives with thoughtful updates to its design, cabin technology, and driving dynamics. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Yaris Cross, it's clear that Toyota has taken a more refined and upscale approach with its styling. At the front, the new LED headlights have a sleeker, more angular design, giving the car a modern and slightly aggressive look. The grille has been reworked with a mesh pattern that flows more organically into the bumper, flanked by sharp character lines that add depth and precision. The Toyota badge now sits slightly higher, proudly centered with a blue halo for hybrid variants. The hood has subtle creases that convey movement even when the vehicle is parked. Overall, the face of the Yaris Cross looks more mature, more confident, and certainly more premium than before. Moving to the side profile, the 2026 model maintains its compact proportions, but slight dimensional tweaks give it a more planted and purposeful stance. The wheel arches are slightly more pronounced, enhancing the SUV vibe, and the new 17-inch and optional 18-inch alloy wheels come in bolder designs with machine-polished finishes. These not only improve visual appeal but add to the overall stance and balance of the vehicle. There's a slightly rising beltline that draws your eye toward the rear, subtly suggesting forward motion. Chrome accents around the windows are reserved for the higher trims, while the blacked-out mirrors and lower body cladding give even the entry models a rugged, sporty edge. Toyota has also updated the color palette with new hues like storm blue metallic and urban sage, giving buyers more room for personal expression. As we circle around the back, the rear of the Yaris Cross shows even more thoughtful design evolution. The taillights now form a connected LED strip across the tailgate in higher trims, which isn't just stylish, it also enhances visibility. The lower bumper is more sculpted, giving the crossover a squat, stable appearance. Toyota has placed subtle Yaris Cross badging beneath the logo, and in hybrid models, there's that familiar blue trim to signify the electrified heart under the hood. A new power tailgate option is available in select trims, adding an element of convenience. The rear spoiler is slightly extended, aiding aerodynamics while also adding a sporty touch. The combination of form and function back here shows how Toyota is serious about refining this model beyond mere cosmetics. Interior: stepping inside, you're immediately greeted by a cabin that feels significantly more upscale than its size and price tag would suggest. Toyota has improved the materials used throughout the interior. Soft-touch surfaces are now more prominent, especially across the dash and door panels. The center console has been redesigned to accommodate more storage, and there's a notable emphasis on user-friendly ergonomics. The 2026 Yaris Cross comes with an updated infotainment system, now running on Toyota's latest operating platform. The standard 9-inch touchscreen, or optional 10.5-inch version in the higher trims, is brighter, more responsive, and now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Navigation has been improved with cloud-based updates and real-time traffic integration. The digital instrument cluster is another major update. In most variants, you'll find a fully digital 7-inch display, while top trims get a more expansive 12.3-inch cluster that can be customized for drive modes, navigation, and more. Physical buttons remain for climate control, something many drivers will appreciate, and there are useful cubbies for smartphones, water bottles, and other essentials. The seats themselves are surprisingly comfortable for a subcompact SUV. Higher trims get partial leather upholstery with contrast stitching and heated front seats. There's also a panoramic sunroof now available, which floods the interior with light and enhances the feeling of space. Rear seat passengers aren't forgotten either. There's adequate legroom for adults, thanks to Toyota optimizing interior packaging, and the back seats recline slightly for added comfort on longer trips. Isofix anchors are easy to access, making this a family-friendly option as well. Cargo space is another strength. With the rear seats up, you get around 390 liters of space, more than respectable for the class. And folding them down gives you nearly 1,100 liters of usable space. A two-tier cargo floor and optional hands-free tailgate function further increase usability, making it an ideal companion for grocery runs, gear hauling, or even light weekend road trips. Performance under the hood. Toyota continues to offer both petrol and hybrid powertrains for the Yaris Cross, depending on the market. The standard petrol engine is a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder naturally aspirated unit, mated to either a 6-speed manual or CVT transmission. It delivers around 118 horsepower and offers decent fuel efficiency, especially for urban driving. However, the real standout is the hybrid variant, which uses a similar 1.5-liter engine paired with an electric motor and Toyota's eCVT. The hybrid now produces a combined output of around 130 horsepower, thanks to software and motor enhancements. Performance-wise, the Yaris Cross Hybrid isn't about speed, it's about smoothness and efficiency. Acceleration is linear and predictable, and in city traffic, the electric motor often handles low-speed driving completely on its own, making for a quiet and efficient ride. Toyota has also recalibrated the regenerative braking system for smoother transitions. There's also an AWDI option available on the hybrid, giving added confidence in slippery or icy conditions. The suspension setup has been fine-tuned for better ride comfort without compromising handling. While it's no corner carver, the Yaris Cross feels stable and composed, with light steering that makes maneuvering in tight urban environments a breeze. Noise insulation has been improved as well, with additional sound-deadening materials and thicker glass contributing to a quieter cabin. Fuel economy remains a major selling point. The hybrid variant can achieve around 65 miles per gallon in mixed driving, while the petrol-only version is rated closer to 45 miles per gallon, depending on driving style and configuration. Low CO2 emissions also mean that in many regions, the Yaris Cross benefits from tax incentives or lower registration fees. As for pricing, Toyota has managed to keep the Yaris Cross competitive despite the added features and refinements. The entry-level petrol version starts at around $23,000, offering good value for those seeking a well-equipped city crossover. Mid-level hybrid variants are expected to range between $25,000 and $28,000, depending on the options. The top-spec models with all-wheel drive, leather, panoramic roof, and full tech suite could push just over the $30,000 mark. While not the cheapest in its segment, the Yaris Cross justifies its pricing with its comprehensive feature list, proven reliability, and exceptional fuel economy. It's a well-rounded package that appeals to both pragmatists and style-conscious buyers alike. So where does the 2026 Toyota Yaris Cross stand in a crowded field of compact crossovers? Simply put, it continues to be one of the most complete and well-thought-out vehicles in its category. Toyota's relentless attention to detail is evident in every aspect, from the refined exterior styling and tech-laden interior to the smart hybrid powertrain and advanced safety features. It's the kind of car that grows on you the more time you spend with it. While it might not dazzle with outright speed or wild design, it nails the basics so well that it becomes easy to overlook the flashier competition. Thanks for watching Car Alerts. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Drop a comment below to let us know what you think of the new Yaris Cross or tell us which car you'd like to see reviewed next. See you in the next one.